that greets the gladiators down in the bowels of the Santiago Bernabeu. This should be a comfortable win for Real Madrid, but this Deportivo Alaves has got a sting in their tail. There's no question about it. They haven't lost in La Liga since a very close battle against Barcelona, in which they just went down 2-1 to the vaunted Barca. And Gareth Bale back in the action along with his favourite duo, the BBC, is on deck.
Bit of a different look for Gareth Bale today. We expect him to line up on the left-hand side of what should be a 4-4-2. Real Madrid in third coming into the round, 48 points on the campaign. Alaves 16th, which doesn't sound too impressive, but is significantly more so when you consider they were last when Abelardo took over in December. The dulcet tones of Ray Hudson in the background. Here's a look at the starting 11. Zidane makes 4 changes from the 3-1 win over Leganés. Keylor Navas is back in goal, replacing Kiko Casilla. Nacho slots in for the suspended Ramos. Zidane maintaining that double pivot of Casemiro and Kovacic. Lucas keeping his place on the right wing. Bale and Cristiano in. Isco and Asensio out.
Lucas Vazquez, he is the man for me. Asensio getting all the plaudits in the world, and understandably so. One of my favourites, little Isco on the bench today. But this Lucas Vazquez, people, is playing radiant football and deserves to keep his place in the team. 6 assists already. That's a lot more than people had expected. That's only in La Liga. Lucas Vazquez for me. Watch him. He's worth watching. A lovely, lovely footballer.
On the other side, it's Abelardo who makes 4 changes from the 1-0 win over Deportivo on Saturday. Alexis Ruano slotting in as an emergency right back, replacing Martin. Daniel Torres gets the nod in center mid, replacing Tomas Pina. Hernan Perez on the right wing in place of Ibai Gomez. And it's Ruben Sobrino who starts up front for the suspended Munir. And today, Alaves without their top scorer, Munir, former Barcelona youngster. And so John Guidetti and Ruben Sobrino leading the line.
Yep,
surprised to see Ibai Gomez, the Madrid native, former Athletic winger, on the bench today. Abelardo making a tactical change.
Coming into this house of horrors with this man in imperious goal-scoring form. Lovely switch of play.
Flicked wide for Carvajal.
Magic.
Back to the edge of the box. Casemiro flights it over the crossbar. Goal kick for Fernando Pacheco. Casemiro, who once again is in that double pivot alongside Mateo Kovacic. Didn't work quite as well when they were side by side. Worked better when Casemiro was further forward. Lucas Vazquez, the cross into the box, squirts through for Cristiano, and deflected out off Daniel Torres. First corner kick of the match for Real Madrid.
It's wonderful. It's applaudable in its failure. You see the end result, and that's not what's the admirable part of it. It's a good effort by a fabulous player. They talk about a big clear out at Real Madrid this year.
That's given away by Nacho, but off his line is Keylor Navas.
Safe as the Bank of England, Keylor. He comes out again, another body on the deck. He's always a wonderful sweeper keeper. Leaves his line like a jackrabbit on a hot date, and he'll always have the cover of all of his back line. Nacho gets pickpocketed here, and Keylor says, I got you.
Catches that right glove of Keylor Navas as Ruben Sobrino stretching out right at the wrist. Yeah, we showed up for a football match. It's been mixed martial arts.
Cleats
the first quarter of an hour.
On the
decisions from Gareth Bale to find Cristiano Ronaldo into the area. Ronaldo onto his right. Ronaldo fires on frame. It's easily saved by Pacheco.
But good targets inside of him. Goes for gold. As the rain starts to spit down, I'll see a little bit more slick play here. Cristiano, hocus pocus, and then a little bit of a slap shot home, to be fair, by his standards. Doesn't get quite the pop, but he's got...
Hernan Perez delivers near post. There's Benzema to get it away. Threatening the counter now is Kovacic as they get past the first line of defense. They strive for Theo Hernandez. They've got number 4 at Real Madrid.
Good ball!
Back across the grain. It's Benzema from inside of the box. Slips as he fires and wide.
Oh, this is sad. For the player has been showing a total rise back to his best. It's a jailbreak from here. This is a lovely little touch there by Lucas Vasquez to set away Mateo Kovacic. Total jailbreak, 5 against 1. Lovely stop, lovely ball from Theo. Red carpet pass in at the exquisite moment. The planted foot gives way just there, and he shanks it badly. He thinks this one's going to be rattled in the back of the net, but cannot believe how stretched out his team is.
Carvajal got a touch, but it's Cristiano in possession. Lucas making inroads. Lucas into the box. Lucas with Cristiano trying to find the angle. Benzema off the post, but the flag was up.
Oh, look at this. Hocus pocus. An absolute joy to behold. When you see this again, people, this is football at its best. Look at how he bamboozles the control, the touches, the honey drips of control, and then the release to Cristiano, who's offside in the referee's opinion with the flag. But Lucas Vasquez.
El Prado. Benzema.
Nice.
Skips past the legs. He's delivered back post. Bale was head over heels. And that would have been spectacular.
He looks at heaven and says, a little bit of luck, please. Here's that work of art by Casemiro. Again, stitches it onto his boot. Benzema throws this up beautifully for anybody. And then this one's fading away from Gareth, and somewhere Ronaldinho is looking and says, close. But
taken short. Now Cristiano into the box on his right. Cristiano doesn't bend enough.
Not a bad effort. The people behind this side of the corner flag upstairs would have seen that one heading, swinging in towards the corner of Pacheco's net. Not too far away. 2 degrees of separation is all it takes. Good
pressure once more from Ruben Sobrino after a poor pass. This is Hernan Perez.
Ooh.
Lovely ball given back by Guidetti. Fired over the crossbar and wide.
A wonderful, beautiful run by Hernan, and he uses John Guidetti as the wall. Drives in, draws the defenders like magnets to a...
Chipped into the area, Nacho in the way. Back at the feet of Alfonso. Fires, parried by Navas. Pouncing on the loose ball.
Magic! How do you say magic in...
This is Kovacic. Casemiro testing his luck from distance and just skips past the far post. Oh, we've seen him score from that distance, Casemiro.
Yeah, a good right foot. Hasn't got an almighty lot on to hit either, has he? You see, they're all well protected here. Maybe a clipped in ball to Big Ben's, but he hasn't got that time to pick that pass out, so he goes for goal.
Touchline to touchline. It's Lucas Vasquez. Skips into the area. Benzema looking to fire. Cristiano on his left. Puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. Real Madrid, and it's him. It's Cristiano.
It's not just Cristiano on this. It's wonderful Benzema. And it's Lucas Vasquez, I believe. Again, lovely build-up in this goal. And you get a slice of luck here, I believe. There's a little bit of a touch from the blue and white shirts, but it falls, fortunately, for them. Take a look at this. Lucas Vasquez gets it. This is wonderful. The ball gets triggered in off the shirt, and that's magic from Benzema. Wonderful. Look at this from Benz. He magnetizes the ball, back heel pass, and then Cristiano's on it like Dracula onto a plate of liver. He doesn't need to look at the goalposts because he knows the goalposts aren't moving, and he splits them. A really good goal, but a better setup for me from Benzema. You open these wonderful players, link it up and chase you down right out of the locker room. This game is put to bed with 2 wonderful hot water bottles. Benzema again, pickpockets like the Artful Dodger of Oliver Twist days. Beautiful lead ball. It's perfect, so he doesn't have to control it. And that consideration by Benzema to put it right on the plate for Gareth is an adjustment that Gareth doesn't have to make. He just slingshots it home.
Of Gareth Bale. Here he is on the score sheet.
He plays the right ball to the left. Cristiano was open, but it would have taken...
Long switch by Lucas Vazquez. Gets to Cristiano. There's Benzema on the near side. Cristiano streaking forward. Karim with the overlap from Lucas.
Nice.
Lucas Vazquez trying to find the angle. Squared back in. LaGuardia sliding in.
Even if the pass had got through, this sliding defense...
Bit unselfish from Lucas Vazquez.
Yeah.
Benzema into the middle for Bale.
Oh.
There's Lucas. That's Benzema at the back post. Cristiano doubles his tally for the match. It's 3-0 Real Madrid. Just after an hour played, it's all merengue at the Bernabeu.
Again, Ronaldo has a subscription for carving up defenders, and they absolutely tear through alaves like confetti. It's slick passing, and again it's Benzema that's involved. It starts in their own half for Real Madrid, and this is wonderful, intricate play, one-touch passing, lovely lead from Gareth Bale, and then Lucas sees the Dark Invader arriving with the intimidating directness of a torpedo. One touch, one look, and one beautiful goal. Team organised, white lightning crackling to get back into. Look at the slickness, the quickness of the decision making. The space is there, but the running off the ball, demanding the pass, the run dictating the pass, and the you don't take anything away from me. Marcelo.
It's Teo now, though, into the area. The man replacing Marcelo. Teo! Off the arm of Rodrigo Eli. Another look, and judge for yourself here.
It definitely comes up onto the arm, but that doesn't make it a handball. Take a look. Nah. Good distance away from it, though.
Benzema, the switch to Cristiano. Alexis chasing him down. Bale into the area, going to ground. LaGuardia trips up the Welshman. It's a penalty for Real Madrid.
LaGuardia knows it. He gets there a half a step too late, and there's no hesitation for the referee. Big Victor comes across. Cristiano sees the run, leads it. Red carpet pass, clear, nailed on, penalty. Penal. And Gareth goes a tumble.
And take a look at this. He should have had a goal already. It was incorrectly waved off for offside. Karim Benzema from 12 paces out against Pacheco makes it 4 for Real Madrid.
It's a perfect penalty. Side netting, impossible for a goalkeeper to save unless you call Keylor Navas. A wonderful strike by Big Benz. Where's pressure? Like a pair of slippers. Comes in, look at this. That's an absolute perler of a penalty. Look at this. That is perfection. The goalkeeper, Pacheco, is brilliant with his effort. Like a kangaroo on a trampoline, he tries to save it. He gets it right, but the power is perfect. The placement is imperious and accurate.